All right, people of YouTube, Facebook, and all that fun stuff. We're also talking about homeless and being homeless. Again, like I said, being homeless for me was fun and somewhat not fun. It was okay. It had its downsides. It had its upsides. I got to meet a lot of people. I got to see a lot of things, and I'm going to show you some stuff I learned also being homeless. Um, Now we're going to get into how we eat and stuff at homeless, being homeless. One, depending on what state, what county, where you're at, you'll get you go to a job and family service, something like that, that gives you a food card. Okay, once you establish that you're homeless and you have no income whatsoever, they're going to have you go look for leads, for jobs, things like that. But question is, how can you find a job when you're homeless? Then you have to stay in a shelter. Um, you stay in a shelter for about 30 days or so much, and they give you a card depending on what shelter you're in, stating that you're homeless and you have no income. You take that card to your local place that issues you a food stamp card. So they issue you a card, so you got your food stamp card. And some of them, some food stamp cards I know from other people that they added cash to it for cash assistance, and that's to get them the hot meals and everything. That's up in Washington that did that, and Florida that did that. So I was lucky when I got down. Um, Also, they paid for my medicine, and which if you're a homeless guy and you're a homeless person and you're on pills, medication, things like that, you need to stay on your pills. You don't need to be selling it. Now we're going to talk about how we eat things. Canned goods is good. There's the shelters, there's the soup kitchens, there's the churches, there's people that's giving out food on the sides of the road. That's in like Vegas and some other people. There'll be like churches setting up tables where people line up for food. Vegas, oh my God, you can eat every day. You gotta find the right spot where to go. Canned goods, you want to keep yourself light. If you're traveling and you're a homeless guy, but you're a homeless person, but you're a transit, transit is a different story of different type of homeless, and I get to transit people later. But homeless people live on the street for months, years, and everything. It's at the same spot and never leave. Um, if you're going to be homeless and you're getting canned goods, always have a can opener. It has a bottle opener too for those that wants to drink their beer or a bottle. But here's a can opener. Keeping silverware, plastic or metal. I prefer metal. Also keeping it clean. That's what the plastic bags are for. And toilet paper is to wrap them up. So what you do, you got yourself toilet paper, and you'll sit down and you keep the parts that you eat wrapped up. And I'll show you here what I mean wrapped up. You wrap it up with a napkin, and you get the bag that fits it. Hopefully I got one that will fit it. You get a bag that fits your stuff. And the part you eat with, you put it in. Well, my napkin fell, but that keeps germs and everything else off. Voila. Along with the can opener. You stick it in the bag. That's why you need a plastic bag. Voila. There's your first pack to go inside your bag. Usually being homeless contains you either wear a hat or not. Hat or a ball cap depending on where you're at. That's to keep your head cool or head warm if it's cold or not. Like I said again, your nails. You gotta keep your nails trimmed, cut. You don't want to get bacteria underneath the nails. I find this very useful. If you can find one of these, good. You can buy it from the store, Kool-Aid, or not. But if you can find one, make sure you clean it thoroughly. I think you should use bleach when you clean it. You can use it as a soup bowl. See, use it as a soup bowl. Put the soup in here. Keep it in here. Close it. Shake it. Voila. Or you can put your tips or anything else you get off the street. So, like I said, it was okay on home being a homeless on in certain areas. Um, I find it that certain people shine away from being homeless. Okay. Um, it's how people approach homeless people and how homeless people approach people. They ask you for money, things like that. Um, it's depends on panhandling. If you want to say panhandling, which the law force require people to have license for panhandling or soliciting. But in some states, it is not illegal to ask for money as long as you don't push the thing, like say, "Hey, give me $1," or keep on asking. Take a no. Okay, if you're homeless and you're listening to this, when somebody says no, it's no. Then walk away. If you're flying a sign, which we're going to get about that in flying signs. Flying signs is when you hold up a sign and you stand on the corner of the street with a sign. You don't want to go where a car can actually see the sign and get into a car accident. That is very dangerous. And that's why they banned some flying signs in public streets, things like that. But local businesses, basically, you ask for permission just to hold out a sign and everything. You explain to them why and how you can help, how they can help you out and everything. First thing you want to check with store managers, things like that. As long as you're at least 10, say about, oh, a good 5 feet away from the building or 10 feet away, you can hold a sign. So, leave me a comment on this, and if you want to know more, my email address is in the description, how you guys can get a hold of me. And remember, people, I'm doing all this for tips, so give me a comment on that part and ask where you guys can tip me from. Thank you and have a good day.